All right, let's get political for a moment. Don't you just like the OWS crowd? I mean, seriously, if you want to protest what's going on crazy in this country, you know the place to start is Washington, D.C. Yeah, our Congress, our government. That's a sort. Personally, I think that's a source of a lot of problems that we're having in this country. You ever wonder why student loan debt is, I think, is like the only debt in this country that can't be discharged through bankruptcy? Why is that? Yeah, our esteemed Congress passed a series of laws which makes it impossible for students to discharge loans in bankruptcy. I mean, anybody else, any other loan, you can walk away from tons of other kinds of loans. You get dinged, your credit report gets dinged and stuff like that. But the debt is gone. Why is student loan so sacred that you can't get rid of it ever? That's where you ought to be protesting, people, is the government, not Wall Street. All right, hey, my shirt. 3.2 run in remembrance for Virginia Tech. Last April, we went down to Tech because it was actually on a weekend and I could go, and wanted to run in a 3.2 run because the weather was so bad. This is the first run I've ever been to that they actually called it off because the weather was so bad. Anybody could run it, and you didn't have to sign a waiver, injury waiver, anything like that. So, I mean, I can sort of understand why they canceled it because conditions were terrible. But it didn't stop me from actually running the course on my own. Hey, what's 3.2 miles in the rain and wind and cold and whatever? All right, so product reviews here. I don't, I don't do a lot of product reviews, but I thought it's some things that are really working for me right now. One thing I have to say that I love, really gotten to love almond milk. And what I do with the unsweetened almond milk, which is this right here, because Silk makes one. There's a lot of different companies that make almond milk. This is what I use tonight when I mix protein in after a workout. Or if I just want to have extra protein and I mix some whey protein, I use almond milk as the medium to carry it. Man, this stuff really, I think almond milk is great. After a run, I no longer have yogurt after a run. Dark chocolate, a lot more calories, but boy, put a little bit of protein in this, and just a tremendous post-run pick-me-up. And while we're on running, boy, I cannot. Oh, Lotus, I haven't seen a video lately from you. I just wanted to let you know that I did decide not to take your advice. Sorry, I ran in the heavier shoes. These Asics 2110s for my half marathon. Just sailed through the half marathon. No, it was about 3 minutes slower than last year, but I had a lot more fun. These shoes worked great. These are 2110s. The Asics Cayeno 15s are probably my most favorite shoe of all time. The 16s that I wore just were not working for me. And these I got online for like $60, which is half the price of the Asics Cayeno 16s. And let me tell you, I think they're twice the shoe at half the price. I'm not sure whether they even make these anymore because I've seen a lot of advertisements for the 2160s now. But these 2110s, I bought another pair online also for $60 during Christmas sales. So they're in reserve. I think this is just a great shoe. I already have 150 miles on them. Not a wear spot anywhere on them. Just great. Another thing that helped me through the half marathon, and I know people have their more expensive stuff to listen to music to, but this Sansa Clip Plus, which I just bought for my wife for like $30 at Amazon. Just a great cheap way to listen to music while you're running or working out in the gym. You don't have to worry, since you don't spend a lot of money, you don't have to worry about if somebody steps on it, or it somehow gets damaged because you really haven't invested a lot of money in it. So this little guy has worked great for me. Oh, and then speaking of the gym, sometimes when life hands you a lemon, you can make lemonade out of it. Oh, hey, that's really original, right? I was bemoaning getting hurt in my last round of P90X. I'd hurt my shoulder, and I thought I'd hurt it pretty bad. And so I had to stop that round of P90X. And when I think I was in day 60 something. I don't remember exactly. It took certainly over 5 weeks for everything to come back to normal. But it got me off the P90X cycle. And now I'm going to the gym 3 days a week, and I'm just really enjoying going to the gym. I go to the gym, and I work and I run 4 to 5 times a week. Plus, I'm doing ab rippers 3 times a week. So physically wise, I've got a pretty full plate, and blessedly, I'm not hurt anywhere right now, and that's always a good thing when you're doing a lot of workouts and nothing's gone wrong. Part of it, and I don't talk a lot about individual products. I mean, I do think creatine and protein are certainly good things to take if you're doing P90X or working out or something, especially if you're a guy. For a gal, I'm not really sure about all that, but I had added some BCAAs, and the product that I which is your what is this, your they call it here Ultimate Muscle Fuel for intense exercise, and this has been recommended by Louis Marco in one of his many videos. And the product that I was taking was I'm not going to mention the name, but it was working a little bit. I really do think it was working a little bit, but the taste was just the taste just got to be too much for me. It was just gross. Anyway, so I went down to see what GNC had in by way of any BCAA products, and one of theirs, which I've been using, this Rapid Drive 5000, which they had on sale because I think it was due to expire in 5 or 6 months or something like that. So I guess I'm telling you, this product has really helped me a lot recover from my gym workouts. I mean, I use it after every workout that I do in the gym, and I have seen a noticeable improvement in how quickly my muscles recover from those workouts. So I figure if an old guy like me, they're seeing a lot of results, then certainly younger guys should also see that kind of result. I definitely think it's worth the money. Oh, and one other thing that I use for running, that I saw this as an advertisement. These go on your arms. They slip. Of course, they slip because ASICS makes one of these, and I know Under Armour makes them. I'm sure there are a bunch of other companies do too. But they make what happens is you put them on. Sorry, while I get this thing on, is you put it on, and somebody like me who always likes to run in one of my sleeveless shirts, even when it's cold outside, because I just like the airflow. I don't sweat as much. So as you warm up, you can just pull them. You can just pull them, take them down, and pull them down your arm. And I'm telling you, these things. I just swear by these things now. I think they just work. I think these things just work great. And the other thing extra that I'm doing right now, that I'm drinking a lot more of, because I think it's pretty inexpensive per serving, is that we always don't get all the fruits and vegetables that we ought to. So I mean, I've just kind of gotten hooked on these V8 fusions, which give you a full serving of vegetables and fruit in a drink. Of course, I think you're losing the fiber, but you're getting a lot of the other stuff. And boy, is it ever convenient. I mean, my favorite here is peach mango, and for 50 cents you get a full serving, and it's just a quick way to, it's just a quick pick me up. So anyway, that's it for now. I've got like next year coming up. It's always important to have goals when you're working out. I mean, how can you just go in every single day and do a workout if you don't have that, if you don't have the motivation you get from goals? So next year I've already got four obstacle runs I'm planning to do. I'm planning to do the Warrior Dash again because it's easy and it's just a fun way to spend a day. Still want to do the Tough Mudder. I got 2 people on my team for the Tough Mudder, so that should be fun. I'd like to keep it at just 3 or 4 people. I got a Spartan race and a YMCA military race next year also. So that's 4, plus I've got a half marathon that I'm going to do in the fall, and a 10K and 2 5K. So that's what keeps me going running wise. And also, hey, this is a long video, but there's a lot of stuff going on right now. This is a testament to what P90X can do for you about getting you into shape. As long as you stay dedicated to the program and maintain a good diet, those are your keys. Those are really your keys, and it can be a springboard to so many other things in your life. What I'm saying is that the goals are important. That's really about it I have for right now. And thanks for watching. Keep at it. You don't have to spend a lot of money to stay fit. In fact, once you get fit, there's really not a tremendous outlay of money. The gym I joined, Planet Fitness, $10 a month to slip in there. When I go 3 times a week, I have blocked out different workouts. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention is that I do specifically training for the Tough Mudder. This guy from New Jersey called Pete Isip, ISIP. I get an email from him every day. You can check him out on the web. That gives all these great workouts of the day, or WODs, Mudder WODs I call them, or he calls them too. Filled with all kinds of interesting exercise routines. And I actually had filmed one the other day because it involved a run and a workout and a run, and it got all screwed up, and the camcorder cut off when I was doing the Mudder part of it. So I didn't put it up, so that was disappointing. But I am going to try to do that in the future. Anyway, that's it. This was a really long video. Thanks for watching this whole thing. 90% of success is just showing up. Bring it, blah 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 blah. Just go for it. Just find what works for you and just do it. And just stay consistent at it. Stay motivated. Set your goals. Hey, life is great. Except for those student loans.